and hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I am joined with my cat, and she's going to help me decide a this or that Squishmallow edition. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like a would you rather. It's all decision based. So strap in everybody, and let's start our little this or that decision making. Our first Squishmallow list is Squishmallows, Bubba or Nightingale? I'm honestly going to choose Bubba just because I like the rainbow that I have going on with my collection, so I kind of want to stick to that, even though I do have brown, but I just rather Bubba. Up next, we have Connor with a plaid shirt. Which one would I choose? Little context, I'm a Canadian, and we're kind of like the stereotype of like wearing plaid and being lumberjacks, but I have to say, I honestly would just choose regular old Connor. First of all, I love cows, okay? And his design is just, you don't need to add to that. This is a difficult one. Would I choose Balana or Caden the Valentine's cow? I actually have Caden in my collection, and I do not have Balana, but I really want her. Oh gosh, this is tough, because blue is one of my favorite colors, but so is pink. Jeez. You know what? I love them both equally. This one's really hard for me, but I'm gonna choose Balana just because I don't have her. Is this cow themed or something? I did review these footages because I wanted this to be like authentic. Colin, I think that's his name. And then the pink one's Evangelica. But which one would I prefer? My first instinct is to pick Evangelica just because she's pink. So honestly, yeah, I'm leaning more to her. So Balana with the bandana or Balana with flower crown. This one's very easy for me because I love Squishmallows with the bandanas. I have Todd the chicken who has a bandana. He was actually my first Squishmallow ever, so I'm gonna have to go with Balana with the bandana on this one. Pinning two of my favorite cows together, we got Connor the cow or Ronnie the cow. I think I'm gonna go back to the whole Caden Balana situation and say that I don't have Ronnie in my collection and I really want him. So I'm sorry, Connor. I know I picked you already, but I'm gonna have to pick Ronnie on this one. So this next Squishmallow list is by Bliss Videos. Would I pick Mila or Reina? I have a lot of butterflies in my collection, like moths, butterflies, so I'm leaning more to Reina, honestly. Next up, we have Will or Maya. Ooh, I have seen Maya on Poshmark a lot, and she's very cute in 5 inches, I will say. I think it's the colors that attract me the most for her, and while Will does like look very cute and unique on his own, I am leaning more to the colors, you know? So Maya, congrats, girlie. This or that, Stanley versus Katrina. Oh, sorry, my bad. Karina. I think these are like OGs. This one's kind of an easy pick for me. I'm not a big fan of the pandas. I'm just leaning more to Karina because she has pink, and I like cats too, so I'm sorry, Stanley. You're kind of... Next up, we have Malcolm versus Flaxy. Okay, this one's a little tough. Actually, not really. It's not really that tough for me. There is this one Squishmallow of Malcolm floating around that has like little hearts instead of the little blobs on his head. And I'm sorry, just like thinking that kind of pushes me towards Malcolm. Now, these designs I wouldn't normally go for. Like right now, if I were to have the opportunity to buy either Odile or Abby, I would choose neither. Maybe I should think in terms of like customizing, because I do like customizing Squishmallows. So, you know what? Honestly, Odile has more going on for them, so I'm just gonna pick them. Hi, yeah, editing Shauna here. I changed my mind. I'd rather choose Abby. She's like a blank canvas, you know, so I could do a lot with her. Sorry, Odile. We got Shifra against Louie. Louie hands down. Okay, we have Pillar against Brooke. I do have Pilar. I would like Brooke. I don't think I have Brooke. Again, I'm going with the same answers as before. Because I don't have Brooke, I'm gonna choose her because I already have Pilar. Okay, this one is really hard for me. Zozo or Griella? I love Zozo. I have her in almost every size, but Griella, there's something about that cow. If I had to live without one forever, who would it be? That's like what this comes down to. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with Zozo on this one. That one breaks my heart. Oh god. Next video is from Minecraft Clips 296. First up on the chopping block is Conway versus Swish. Swish is a very interesting, is he a swordfish? Very interesting design, but I'm leaning more to Conway because yes, he's a cow. I'm very easily persuaded with the cows. We have Malu or Flaxy. Oh, Flaxy's back. I kind of feel bad last time, so I'm just gonna pick Flaxy on that. All right, next up we have Jack versus Dustin. Okay, now Jack, I think is a rare Squishmallow to grab your little grubby hands on. Dustin, however, is I think a newer Halloween release. Jack reminds me an awful lot like my cat, so based on that, I'm just gonna have to pick Jack. Sorry, it's that simple. So we have Lulu versus Ziv. I do have a pineapple Squishmallow, but their name is Maui, and she's a Fuzzamellow. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards Ziv. There's just something about it. This one's very easy for me because while I do like the movie Nightmare Before Christmas, Sally, I think she's like the love interest of like Jack Skellington or whatever. I really want Geraldine in a 5-inch, even though I believe she does not come in a 5-inch. Definitely Geraldine on this one. Okay, bringing in the Star Wars, I see. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this, but I don't watch Star Wars. I have seen some clips of Grogu though, so I'm just more inclined to pick Grogu because I like Grogu. We have Irina or Akina. I think I'm gonna pick Akina. I'm not a huge fan of gradients or tie-dye, stuff like that. I'm just not a big big fan of on my Squishmallows, but for some reason, Akina, girly, your colors are beautiful. Up next, we have Coco versus Paco, or Paco. I am gonna have to choose Paco because he's a colorful bird, and that's basically the only reason why. Okay, this is a little tough one. We have Antoine, the peanut butter jar, or we have Amélie, the milk carton girl. I do have Amélie, but I do not have Antoine. Oh, and he's so cute though. I think I'm gonna have to pick Antoine on this one. Oh, I was right. Okay, so Stanley is like an OG Squishmallow. And then we have Leanne. Not a big fan of either. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know they're trying to do something special with Leanne, but it's not working for me personally. Although I am more inclined to pick her, even though I don't like her as much. Would I have her in my collection? Maybe I would, just for like to take her for like customs. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm just a big Stanley hater. No, thank you. Moving on. We got Carpio or Misty. I know I talked big game about hating on the gray boring ones, but Misty, she's cute. She's a cute little mouse. Our next this or that is Pyle versus Danny. Okay, I like this. You know what? Pyle is very cute, and Danny has like a little bow tie on him. I don't know what Danny is. Is he a snake or an iguana? This one's a little tough for me. This all comes down to if I want them in my collection or not. Oh, they're both so cute. Why am I having such a hard time? I feel like this is a simple answer. I need to flip a coin. I don't have a coin on me, so I'm gonna go to the internet to flip a coin. Heads, it's Pyle. Tails, it's Danny. It's heads. I choose Pyle. Next on the list, we have Ritter versus Jans. I think Jans is like a little juice box. I have to say Ritter is very cute. I'm leaning more towards Jans. I think it's the pink that's working on me here. It's Lulu versus Piplup. Lulu makes her comeback. This is a very easy pick for me. I'm sorry. I love Pokemon, so Piplup. Lulu, maybe we'll see each other again in the future, but for now, girl, you're just hold on, okay? This one's interesting too because we have Mike from Monsters Inc., which is one of my favorite movies, and then Amali. I think that's how you pronounce it, and she's a snake. She's very cute, actually. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. She has like a little tongue blepping out, and Mike is kind of cursed. I'm not gonna lie. He's a little cursed. I think we're gonna go with the snake on this one. I'm sorry. Harrison versus Samir. I don't like hippos in real life. I'm going Samir. Simple as that. Oh, Malu's back. Versus Eric, the hamster. Malu, you win. Melzy versus Aaliyah. I think she's like a little hot sauce. I like me some spicy food. I'm more inclined to pick Melzy. Okay, this one's so cute. We have Bijan or Zima. Wait, how do you say that? Zimena. I think she's like a little mango. Bijan is a Dumbo octopus, I think. I don't know. When I first saw her, my answer is her, so we're just going with that. We have Stitch, and he's the Elvis Stitch in the movie, versus Manon. Listen, I'm not a big fan of like Disney Squishmallow. I'm just not. I wouldn't want him in my collection at all, even though I do like Lilo and Stitch, but I'm gonna have to go with Manon, which I think is a pizza slice. Or maybe she's cheese. We could just put like a big question mark on her head. Piglet versus Dachshund. Dachshund is like a little alien, and Piglet is from Winnie the Pooh. He is cute. However, I am leaning more towards Dachshund because I really like his outer space colors, even though I said I'm not big on the whole gradient tie-dye, but Dachshund takes it. I was actually gonna buy him to make a Squishmallow. I never got around to it, but I wanted to. Anyways, next up we have Buffard or Rye. I think that's Buford. I honestly am leaning more to Buffard. Sorry again to interrupt. Editing Shauna here, and I just wanted to point out how I said his name 3 times, and all 3 times incorrectly. The confidence that I had. His name is Buford. Why did I get that? I already immediately feel like this is gonna be an easy pick for me, but Arco versus Sachi. Arco? Look at the little guy. He's so small. What is he? Is he like a hermit crab? I think he's a hermit crab. Anyways, Arco. Sorry, Sachi. We have Odeon and then Benny. I think that's soup, or is he ramen? I'm just gonna choose Benny because Benny is the OG. I feel like they're not being very fair with like pinning who against who here in this one, because we have Oogie Boogie versus Rusty, and Oogie Boogie is a very interesting character and his design is a lot more unique than Rusty. I think I'm gonna choose who would I have in my collection, and I would honestly say Rusty. I don't collect the movie Squishmallows. I'm sorry. Again, we have Pokemon, so Togepi versus Belvin. Belvin doesn't stand a chance, I'm sorry to say. Togepi is one of my favorite Pokemons. I can actually do a Togepi voice. I'm not gonna do it, but I can. Unless... No, I'm kidding. Would I choose Reshma, the strawberry cow, or Connor, the cow? I'm sorry, Connor. I'm sorry. I have to dethrone you. I think the winner out of all this video, this entirety, is Reshma, the strawberry cow. Congratulations, girly. I would choose you over anyone except Zozo. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see more of this kind of content, just let me know. But anyways, I'll leave that up to you guys. Thank you again for watching, and if it's your birthday today, happy birthday, and if it's not your birthday today, happy day. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye. just me and my fruit fly browsing YouTube.